Well, hey, welcome to What I Didn't Say. I have the privilege of serving as a lead pastor at Mission Hills Church in Littleton, Colorado. And, every week as we're studying the Bible, I work really hard to boil the passage that we're looking at down to those things that are going to be most helpful in helping people follow Jesus and live on mission with him. But that means every single week I throw away a bunch of stuff that I really enjoyed. I thought it'd be fun to talk about. I thought it might be useful. But at the end of the day, it just didn't make the cut. And so what I finally decided was, I'm going to create a YouTube channel where I share some of the things that I didn't say in the hopes that maybe it'll be helpful in helping you dig a little bit deeper into your relationship with God or go a little bit further in following Jesus on mission. So this past week, I was preaching on Matthew chapter 6, where Jesus says this. He says, the eye is the lamp of the body. And one of the things I thought about talking about, but I didn't, is just the fact that, the eye is a really small thing, but it makes a big difference. What I did end up saying was that the eye is the lamp of the body, meaning that it's what keeps the body from blundering around in the darkness. And so it's really important. But as I was thinking about it, it's interesting to me that, the eye is super small. Like the average human eyeball is actually 0.87 inches in diameter. So that's not very big, right? The average human male, at least, is 5 feet 7 inches. So I just like to point out that I am 5 feet 7 inches. So some people might go, hey, Craig's a little on the shorter side. Nope, I'm actually dead on average. So I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that. But okay, so the average human male is 5'7". So what that means is the eyeball is literally 80 times smaller than the human body. 80 times smaller. And yet, obviously, that tiny little thing has a massive impact on the body as a whole. And I think that's particularly interesting when it comes to choices, right? I think we have a tendency to focus on the importance of big choices and miss the importance of little choices. So, for instance, we tend to say that, there's really big choices we all pay attention to, like, who you're going to marry, that's a big choice. Where you're going to go to school, that's a big choice. What career you're going to go into, that's a big choice. Whether you're going to move to a new city, that's a big choice. And those are all big choices. But the reality is, even those big choices are often the result of a lot small choices. And if we don't make those small choices in the right way, the big choices aren't going to be even there available to us in all the ways that they otherwise could be. So, think about this. Probably, for most of us, who we marry is going to be determined by who we go on a date with, right? You're probably not going to marry somebody you never went on a date with. So who you go on a date with matters. But we don't think about who we go on a date with as being nearly as important as who we're going to marry, right? Or how about this? Who you go on a date with probably is determined, at least in part, by who you hang out with, right? You're probably not going to go out on a date with somebody you've never met, right? So who you hang out with and where you hang out, whether that's in real life or online, that matters a lot, right? You see what I'm saying? Those are much, much smaller choices that we don't think of as being real important, but they have a huge impact on our lives. And I think it's really important that we not miss the importance of the big choices. We need to focus on that. But at the same time, I think we need to begin recognizing that the small choices we make are every bit as important. And we need to pay as much attention to honoring God with those small choices as we do with our big ones. So, I just encourage you to think about, what small choices are you making today? And are you using those opportunities, small as they might seem, insignificant as they might seem, to honor God today? It'll have a much bigger impact on your life than you think. God bless. See you next time.